blessing, everybody. Good morning. We know you all will be coming in a moment, but we just want to say happy Saturday. I hope you're all at home. Y'all coming in quick. I hope you're at home safe. Make sure you have your safe spaces that they're telling us to make sure we prepare for on the news and everything. And most of all, if we have shelter, we most definitely have something to give God glory and honor for. You all know it's the lab. What's the lab? Life After with BrandiJ. We have so many things that go on in our life and everything. And so we like to talk to people after certain situations and things happen. And today, I'm going to move it over and change. I got the famous Mr. William in the house with us today. I always start off my show with giving people their flowers. And my mom always say, flowers, my words, your word, my words. My mom always say, give people their flowers while they yet live so that they might see the beauty that they bring. So I always want to speak well of my guests. So one thing I want to say about William is you have just always been such a positive person. From the very first time I think we met in person, D. Lachey had did a show years ago at Venue 109, and I met him there, and it was like we had known each other forever, and that was the first time we met. And from that day to this day, he is just always so respectful, a great communicator. I mean, we can talk for hours, and it's nothing sexual. It's nothing, anything like that. He's just very easy to talk to, and an amazing dad. And I admire men like that because y'all know I love my daddy. I love my daddy. And so I just think you are amazing. I think you're an amazing father, amazing person, a great friend, a go-getter. I love how you're pursuing all your dreams and goals. And I cannot wait till we talk about this viral moment with him. But just who you are. And I just want to let you know I admire you. You so... Don't you come out here acting shy. How do you feel about that, Mr. William?
Well, first off, no, my fault. I ain't gonna say that.
No, say it.
First of all, I really appreciate your kind words. It's I guess I don't look for that, but to hear it because it's unexpected, I really took it in. You know what I'm saying? Because it's usually said when somebody's passed on, and so, and a lot of men don't usually get flowers up front. You know what I'm saying? As far as the black man, so I really appreciate those words for real.
Yeah.
Bless my heart.
Yeah, and you know what? Sometimes because of the type of person that you are, hey y'all, we see y'all coming in. Because of the type of person that you are, sometimes when people say kind of stuff to us, it's hard to receive it. It's hard. It's like it makes you nervous. Like you saying that to me, and you have to know you deserve that, and you are deserving of it, and you are such a giver. You bless people, and God knows who to put in our life to let us know those things, because sometimes when you're always giving and pouring and doing, you don't have those people to always pour into you. So I just think you are amazing.
I truly appreciate that the light is showing through me who I really am, and it's genuine. So I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
That wasn't scripted. She said it. So.
I said that. Hey Erica, hey Rhonda, hey Shavonda, hey Denise. Good morning, y'all. I'm so happy for y'all tuning here. Y'all ain't got nothing else to do. It's raining, so you always tune in. Y'all post your comments and all of that. So I also want to tell you thank you for coming on live on Life After with BrandiJ. I appreciate you saying yes, because you be booked and busy.
I'm trying to be like you.
You ain't trying.
Just
you booked and
stay
busy.
productive, baby.
I'm trying to get like you. Hey, Tony. So we're going to get right into some questions because he's got another event he's got to do here. You all, I think this is the first live I wore. He called me yesterday. We was talking. I told him, I said, I don't get my hair done till Wednesday. I said, I don't know if I want to do it. He said, Brandi, put on a hat.
Yeah,
I said, you know what? Let me put on a hat because I almost canceled the show because I didn't want my hair looking all hot mess. Because my edge is edging, honey, with these locks. Yes. So today we're first going to talk about you have written a song. Is this your first time writing a song?
No.
Okay, so I don't know. You got to tell me. Okay. Well, talk to me a little bit about your music industry.
Okay. I'm a PK, which means a pastor's kid or whatever. Grew up in the church all my life. I've always been a part of music departments and stuff like that. I've been writing since I was like 5. Okay. And I'm 48 years old. So I used to have a gospel group. When I lived in Nashville from 2004 to 2010, I had an opportunity to get a record deal on the same label as, if you know who Ricky Diller is. I had a gospel group called Will and the Crazy Praises. We used to sing around different places or whatever like that. So I've been writing songs and to that nature, you know. So I know you didn't know that, but just letting your people know and letting you know.
Okay.
So yeah, that's my first passion.
Okay.
That's always been my first thing, to write and artistry, stuff like that.
Okay, now I see you direct choirs and videos and things, but I didn't know you wrote songs. Okay, so this song, what is this song that has just come out?
Okay. I'll give you the history of this song right quick. I wrote this song 16 years ago.
Wow.
When I was living in Nashville, I talked to my group, and a few artists wanted this song. You know, that's how powerful it was. And yeah, so this song, the segue into the situation, not to dig too deep. This song was stolen from me from a so-called friend. So,
Mercy, that wasn't a friend.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what I said, so-called.
So-called
you know what I mean?
friend. Yeah, that wasn't a friend.
It was stolen from me, and a lot of y'all that's into gospel, y'all know who Vashawn Mitchell is. He sings the song "Nobody Greater." Great friend of mine, helped me to get my song back because it was already published in my name. The guy didn't know it, evidently. And this song was a part of a project. I won't say his name or the project, but I will say some artists that you know of, like Karen Clark, they was all on this project. Okay. And so this album was nominated for a Stellar Award with my song on it.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And
you weren't getting none of the royalties and stuff?
Oh, see, we had to go through all these tunnels. So I got my song back. Okay. And so that's how we got to where we are.
By force.
Yeah. God put the right people in my corner.
Yeah.
Here we go. I literally just got the song back like about 2 years ago. Okay. But
and what's the title so they'll know?
The name of the song is called Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
And yeah, so I guess I just talk about what's coming up, what's up now. It just came back out yesterday from an incredible artist named Janelle Drake. She's from Nashville. Okay. And she, along with some more co-writers, to stir up the song even more and make it even more juicy. I think she'll play the song later, I guess. But this song is, if you know the difference with gospel and versus CCM, we all got the same goal in mind, of course, God, but it's on that level. So it's more, you know, CCM version, you know, like Hillsong and stuff like that. So yeah, she just came out with this on all platforms. So please go support it. Go support her. Yeah. It's phenomenal. And there's some big things about to happen with this song. But right now, the song is out. So I'll just say that. The song is out.
Yeah. And go listen to Jesus Christ.
Because Jesus Christ is Jesus Christ, baby.
Yeah. So now, I know how it is a lot of times when God give you a vision or of something, when you see it come to pass. How did you feel when you seen Janelle? It's Janelle, right? Janelle bringing your vision to life.
Well, I mean, 3 years ago, she gave it an opportunity because she loved the song. Her and her husband, he's a phenomenal producer as well. And so we did it then, but then to come back with it with a vengeance, you know what I mean? It's always, I mean, something that, it's like giving birth and you see, like I have a daughter, so to see her
growing up,
evolve from different, like now she's in daycare, oh, now she's in middle school, you know, so it's that type of feeling you get when you first see something. So it's the same as hearing your song come to life through a different vessel that God is using. Yeah. In this case, oh man, it blew my mind. I mean, they had the videotape me when I first heard the entirety of it, because I didn't know what to expect. So yeah, that's how I felt on that.
Well, that's cool. And then for it to be on all major streams, how does that feel?
They going hard. Like it ain't just like, hey, go get the song and then that's it. A lot of people will come out with music, and I think they don't have the right. They have the right vision, but they don't have the tenacity to keep going as far as pressing it. Because you can have great music, but you don't have the great avenues of promoting it. You start off like, hype, yeah, let's promote. No, we're going extra hard with this, like outside of just the normal, like, hey, put it on social media and then that's it. So yeah, to see them going as hard as they are and making sure they come correct with it this time, it's I'm just enjoying the ride with it.
So when we listen to it, what is it that you hope we take from hearing this song?
Well, for those who got a relationship with Jesus automatically, you know, I just hope the words itself gives you reassurance of your relationship with him. People who don't know of Christ, I hope they can tell through her singing that how close she is to God herself and who Jesus is to the Christianity world. So it's a powerful song. Everybody who write gonna always be like, hey, my song this and that, and I'm not undermining that. But even when I wrote this song so many years ago, I was married at the time, and I remember first 2 lines I wrote, I went in there and sung it to my ex-wife. Without the music playing and everything, I was just like, oh my God. And this mostly at the time I was always writing these kind of songs that get you moving because I got a lot of energy. But this song was more intimate to me. And I just felt that it was going to be powerful. And so I'm telling you now, this song is going to be all over the world. You're going to hear it in different languages. I just know it. So, yeah.
So we're going to be hearing it in our church with our hands lifted up.
Yeah. Bounce Zion sang it a few times already.
Oh, okay.
Back in the day, yeah.
Cool. Okay, so are there any more songs we should be looking forward coming from you soon? Or what is that? What's your looking like?
I have another, I believe a single is coming out this summer called Just Look At Me from a choir that I wrote some more years ago. I also want to come back into the music scene. So I've been in the acting thing. I think she'll tell you about me acting. We'll go there. But I grew up doing music, and so I've always wanted to record albums and whatever like that. So I'm getting stirred back up to go that route. Okay. And a lot of songs that's in me and a lot of songs that I've already written, I want to push them out. I'm about to turn 50 next summer, so I want to. Oh my God. You look amazing. I know. I know you're about to be 50. I got you beat, shawty. I don't know when your birthday. August 29th, same day as Michael Jackson.
Okay, you got me beat. Okay.
Yeah. I told you.
Okay.
Virgo in the building.
Okay, Scorpios. You know what I'm saying?
So we need to end this conversation.
We are great people. We are great people. Okay, so now this is going to be just some fun questions, just getting to know some things about you. What is your favorite gospel song right now?
Jesus Christ. Janelle Drake. Go get that right now on all streaming platforms.
I was going to say, if you don't say your song,
let it be intimate to you. Don't be distracted when you first hear it versus just like, I want to see what the groove like. No, listen to the lyrics and the song. So, yeah. Okay.
One thing people don't know about you.
People don't know that's on social media that outside of acting that I am a songwriter. I am an artist first. I am, into the church and have a tight relationship with Christ. Even though, when I say that, because I know a lot of people on social media don't showcase their personality all the way because they don't want to. And this ain't aimed at anybody, but I grew up in a strict church of God in Christ. So who I am now, as far as my confidence versus me not posting my sense of human personality, it would be deemed like, oh my God, I thought you was a Christian because I moved this way or said this. So
So people wouldn't know that.
They wouldn't know that I have a person that I really love Christ, that I'm a fanatic for Christ. You know what I'm saying? I even wrote a song called Fanatic. I just thought about that. But yeah, I'm a fanatic for Christ, so I'm Team Jesus all day.
When he's woke and when he's asleep.
There you go.
He's Team Jesus.
All day.
So we already know if you weren't in entertainment, you would be in the music industry, which you're kind of back into also. What is something else that you would like to do? If it wasn't those things, what is something else you would like to do? I mean,
as a kid, we all got dreams. I think my first dream had always been to play in the NFL, play in the NBA.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
are you a baller?
Well, not no more. I'm not LeBron James. I can't keep going.
But you were a baller.
Yeah, I love sports.
You love sports. Yeah. Okay, I didn't know. I'm learning something. A dream collaboration, dead or alive. Who is somebody that you wish you could collaborate on something with?
Ty Tribbett, because of his creativity.
Okay, we know Ty.
My boy Mike Hicks, he lives here in Nashville. Okay, I need to check him out. He's phenomenal. I've not collaborated with him before, but as far as like mainstream stuff like that. Ron Gilmore, he's from Nashville. He going to off subject with gospel. He's produced J. Cole, if you know who that rapper is. He's on Jay-Z last album. He's played with Lauren Hill. He's played with a lot of people, but he's playing my gospel group too. So I had to show him some mad love on here. Okay. So I would like to collaborate with him again. Okay. Quincy Jones, he just passed. Of course, who wouldn't want to be there?
Quincy Jones,
too many hits.
Yeah.
R. Kelly, to me, because
I can see that.
He's a great songwriter. He's not a musician, but he's a great songwriter. So I would like to sit down with him and his process. Teddy Riley, of course Stevie Wonder.
But I can really see you with R. Kelly.
Yeah, I can
see that.
PJ Morton.
Oh yeah, PJ
Oh no,
Morton.
that's my favorite artist, by the way. So yeah.
Okay. Okay. So we got to talk about this viral moment.
Which one?
The latest one.
Okay.
The Donald Trump one. The one that got you like, what, 13 or more million views. Okay. This nut.
Uh-oh.
How did that come to your mind? Where was you at? How did you just think of that?
Okay, before I tell you how it started,
Uh-huh.
For the people who don't know,
it
was the talk of America when somebody went viral just saying, oh my God, Donald Trump is going to give the income tax to anybody who paid child support. That was me who started that.
Yeah.
What happened? I was on the phone with my cousin. We just discussing stuff and just talking about child support. And I was like, even though God has favored me, I'm off of it and whatever. And I probably shouldn't have, ain't no problem. I should have never been on it, but I'm off of it. And
right.
I'm just paying back pay. And I was like, I've never gotten an income tax. And we just, as I'm on the phone with him, I said, man, wait a minute. And I hung up, got on my TikTok. And because I know I got a huge following over there, go follow me, TikTok.
Go follow him.
And I said that video. I'm just like, literally, not verbatim, but paraphrasing what I just said about child support, income tax. And didn't think nothing of it. Didn't say, oh, when I do this going to go viral. I went viral maybe 20-something times on TikTok.
Okay.
I'm talking about millions of views for this and that.
Okay.
I don't know if y'all ever heard, surprise, Sade, all this stuff. There's a lot of stuff that went viral for. So I didn't expect this to go viral. But about 6 hours, I just happened to go back to TikTok just to check something. And I saw the notifications at already like 20,000. And I was like, oh, yeah. I knew right then something was about to happen because the debate started happening in the comments. And so by the next day, it was already at like 500,000. And so it kept going and going. And so when I saw people really starting to believe it and start mimicking that video and making it their own for clickbait or whatever it may be, I get it, social media, I decided to make another video to say, hey, by the way, I was just joking. That was me who did it. And when I did that, that's when the Shade Room, World Star, everybody got a hold of it. Like, oh, this is the guy that started. I had a lot of celebrities hit me up in the DM. Like, I don't know if y'all know who Waka Flocka is. He was trying to meet up with me. Like, hey, go meet me with Trump. He's a Trump supporter. But I was like, nah, I'm not going to be seen for Trump. No. And so, yeah, that's how that happened. It was just off a joke.
Okay. So it was just a joke. But it was a good joke. I think a lot of people would have been happy.
Well, watch this. Because I'm a real one. The man was excited.
Yes.
And the ladies was hating me. I was getting all, you probably whack that. They don't know me, of course, so they were just like, you look like you don't take care of your kids.
Oh, mercy, God.
So then when I made that video saying it was me, I was joking. Now the dudes start threatening me. Yeah. I'm not scared of no nigga. Right. But the niggas start threatening me.
Right.
But some of them was in jokes and some of them was real serious. I was getting DMs and everything. And then the girls was cheering me on. So it's just, but it was needed for a good debate. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. And it was.
That's how that happened.
It was a great debate for it to be shared 13 million
13 million, almost 14 million on TikTok. Then Instagram 5 million, and then Facebook 2 million. So that's about 21 million total. I did some radio interviews with it and everything. From Florida to Maryland, it was crazy.
Cool. Well, that is dope. I mean, we just never know. That's why people. What's the one song I think you was talking about? Sooner or later, it's turning around for me. We just never know when a situation can turn around. Yes. So that's to inspire somebody right now. It won't always be like this. You can be doing something. You can keep posting and sharing, and you thinking like, you know what? Nobody's paying me attention. It's not getting any momentum like I wanted. I'm gonna stop. And then you can just do one thing. God can give you a joke and change your whole entire life. So just from his situation, from his exposure, just looking, opportunity, just keep showing up. Don't give up. If that's your thing, that you want to be a creator or you want to do this stuff.
You never know. I want to piggyback off of that. There was a girl that used to dance with me in my gospel group. Her name is Dominique Gant. She's from Nashville too. She lives in Vegas now.
Okay.
In November, on TikTok, she was eating some Captain D's, and she was like, "Man, my mom used to take me this all the time." And she showed some pictures of it. Captain D saw that video, and then it took off and went viral to where I was just up here 2 weeks ago to come support her. I think about 2 or 3 weeks ago. And I'm not going to express this, but because I don't, want to give money away. But just put it like this: she don't have to work. They blessing her, and now she's on tour promoting Captain D's.
Wow.
She got her own menu now. Like, hey, I want the Dominic. You know what I'm saying? So, from the fact of things like she said can change from social media. Of course, we all want to go viral, but when you don't overthink and you just put stuff out, that's when it usually normally happens for the most part.
Yeah.
So, like she said, keep on pushing content. I don't care if you get 1 view or 1,000,000 views. Like, eventually, what God has for you is going to happen anyway.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
That's the main. And that, I think that's the thing that kind of gets discouraging to people sometimes. It's like, oh my God, I only got 100 views on this. I did this and I did that. I only got 200. But if it's really something God has placed in your heart, if it's something you truly enjoy doing, you'll do it for free. You know, I have learned that. When I was first started hosting, oh my God, I did so many free gigs. And I would always come with a spirit of excellence, showed up on time, got in touch with them like, okay, I need to do this, I need to do that. And you would have thought, people thought I was making all kind of money. I wasn't even getting gas money. Yeah. But then God opened up doors to put me on the radio. I didn't have a degree in on the air or in that field. And just from hosting something, Lady Shantae was like, you need to be on the radio. And so he just opened up opportunities to where I was able to start making money doing what I love and what I would do for free.
Another piggyback, because she just reminded me.
Come on, talking. That's what we doing.
Staying right there.
That's what we do.
You can Google it. Just Google the word surprise shorty. Like, I said one time my daughter had came home from school. It was 3 weeks before Christmas. And when she left, I didn't have no Christmas gifts under the tree. But when she was resting in the house to use the bathroom, I had gifts. So the time she walked in, something just popped in my head. I said, surprise shorty. Go Google that. It took off so far. It got more than 14 million, but it took off so far worldwide, 100 million stuff. I think about 60,000 people now mimic that video, celebrities or whatever, to where my soundbite is on radio shows, it's on television shows, it's on YouTube, like cartoons and stuff like that. You hear me say, surprise, Sade.
Right.
From that, an affair reached out to me and I did a promo for them. I almost was about to be on a commercial for them. Me and my daughter, they sent us apparel because they wanted us to promote them. From that, TikTok paid me so much to where I was able to take my daughter to Disney World, first class flights to Delta, all that stuff from TikTok, just from seeing surprise shout. And I didn't think that this would take off. I was just really happy that my daughter was getting blessed and was ecstatic about the gifts that she was getting. Yeah. So keep on pushing, keep on. You never know what could happen, but don't get hindered and depressed because nobody don't seem like they're supporting you and stuff like that. I mean, I could have said that yesterday. There's some people I know I done supported so long, and I didn't see too many people promoting my song, knowing that I could be assuming because maybe they didn't see it because I get it. Sometimes we're distracted or whatever. We mean well, but I'm also older and wiser now, and I don't take it personal because what God has for me, I'm still gonna get. I don't need Brandy, and so I'm not gonna take it out on Brandy. But you know, humans, we still humans, so I'll be like, "Hey, Brandy, you ain't promoting my song." Because she's supposed to be my friend. You get it? So keep on keeping on.
But you know, I have learned, and that's why I always write questions, but a lot of times we don't get through all of them because when you start talking, you just talk. But I have really learned. I've had more people that don't know me personally to support me than people I've sat at the table with and broke bread with.
There you go.
And it's like people that don't know me, it's like, it's something special about you, or you're different, or hey, if you do this, I'll pay this. If you just use your platform and do this, they see something in you. And I think sometimes because when you're so close, you take things for granted. When you have easy access, you kind of take granted for it sometimes. Sometimes. And it's even like that in relationships. Sometimes you get complacent when you have too easy access. But when somebody is like, okay, I got to do this, and if you do that. So a lot of times, look for people outside to collaborate with, to help you reach your goals. Because a lot of times people, especially when they know your past, oh my God, if people
can't think local, like that's where we mess up, and we get, like you said, content with, I'm just trying to get these people to like me in my home city and stuff like that. No, it's 8 billion people on the planet. Somebody want to hear what you're talking about. So keep going. Eventually it'll get to them, and then that crowd and that crowd.
Yeah, because I got, like, coming up, I got a lady from New York, and I got a guy from Delaware. Just from social media, looking at them posts, and I'm like, oh my God, it would be great if I can get you on. And they're like, man, no, I would love to share my story or my test or how I accomplished this. And so I'm like, because I was stuck in that thing. I have been doing so many people in Nashville, like, okay, come over and this and this. And then I'm like, everybody can't come to my house. Yeah. So now I'm just like, okay, do it virtual. So I had to get the paid Zoom account. I didn't want to do that. I was like, I don't want to pay for this. But if I don't invest in myself, then, like, who will? So what is one of the misconceptions of going viral? Because I think people think, oh, you get 1 million views, you get $1 million.
She said it for me. They automatically think I'm rich.
Yeah.
Now, it works for you sometimes. Like in my field, what I'm doing, I let people say what they want to say about it. And I'm like, the way I think, I'm like, yeah, put money in the atmosphere for me. Oh, I know you got paid this much money. And I'll be like, yeah, I'm declaring it with them. So I think differently versus you may think like, yeah, but it's definitely a myth of how some people think like, oh, you got this, so I know you got this. Yeah. But some people, like I said, they love the clout and fake it till they make it. Or some people just got arrogance about themselves and really not getting that. So I just happen to have a good heart. And I know how to declare things. So I'll be like, yeah, say that.
Speaking into existence. So I have to ask you this. Did it make your DM with women go up?
What you talking about, that particular video?
No, I'm just saying, just being who you are. Do women like hit you up on your DM?
Yeah, I'll say this. And I mean, it might not be for the people on here, so it's not going to offend me.
Yeah.
But I think, I probably not had this conversation with you before offline, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I think when it comes to black women, or just women in general, when they see me, because I grew up with low self-esteem. I thought I was the ugliest guy in the world, whatever, until I turned 40.
Okay.
But now that I have confidence, I think women are intrigued by the fact when they see me on social media. I'm not the normal black guy who just playing tough on social media and this and that. I have a sense of humor. I look nice. When they see my social media, how invested I am in taking care of my daughter and promoting and inspiring and encouraging and then chasing my dreams. Not just saying that I want to do this, but y'all seeing the action behind it.
Yeah.
I think women in general, a lot of them look at it like, oh, he's different. Oh, I'm intrigued with him.
I'm going to tell you what they think.
Uh-oh. You are a woman.
I'm a woman when I woke and when I sleep. I'm a woman. We feel like, that's sexy.
Okay.
That's
ambition is sexy.
Yes, it is. It is. Yeah. But when you do see a man pursuing his dreams and you have good character, I have to say that. And you're a gentleman. I mean, you're just a gentleman. And so when you see that, because sometimes some women like, oh, I want him to be 6'5", but you are tall though. You like 6 foot.
I think I'm 5'8".
Shut up. You 6'7".
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, you tall. But a lot of women's like, oh, if he's this and that. But then when they see somebody, because I have learned now where I understand what God said, he is a man of hearts. Because I've had people that I was physically attracted to, but their heart was, can make them so ugly on the outside. So then it's like, Lord, you get me out of this. God, I promise I'll never go back to this again. So now I am attracted to someone because I'm a go-getter and I pursue my dreams and vision. You remember when I was building this house, you would see it was just the wood and stuff, and now today, he's
when I walked in, like, yo, I remember the beginning,
But in the beginning, he was so supportive, and even though he didn't have me, he would be like, man, Brandi, you so dope. I'm so proud of you. And I'd be like, William, okay, they did this, they did this. And so now I get it that it's going to take a special woman, first of all, for you.
Well, I didn't know we was going to go to that route.
Yeah, but shit, the atmosphere.
But I will tell you this, like, I've been single. My daughter is 10, so I've been single for 10 years on purpose. Now, there's no woman can be like, I thought we was dating. I never just give out that myth of it. I'm always so transparent about who I am and what I do. And I appreciate any woman who finds me attractive or want to be around me. But no, I don't try to seduce women and use my charm and my personality to get what I want out of them. I'm just a real person now. I enjoy the company of women and whatever. And you know what I'm saying? But I'm not looking for that in this season right now.
Okay.
But I do enjoy the fellowship I have with certain women or you know, a particular person or stuff like that, because I'm not just out and about. Now I know my personality or my perception, if you don't really know me, if you look at social media, could give off like, oh, he a hoe or he this and that. Yeah, ladies man, because I know a lot of ladies or whatever like that. But nah, I got a great father who taught me. You know, I got standards and whatever like that. But, so I tease you all day, but I'm not just fit to be hoeing out there. I could. Okay. There's women in my DM that I know I can be like, oh yeah, come on. But I've never been built like this. So.
Yeah, I love that. That is so good. And that stuff, like now we at the age, we almost knocking on 50. We ain't got time to give somebody another 5 years and we know it's not going anywhere. Ain't nobody got time for that. So honey, he is a nut. He is one person that would video call me. I be like, man, we ain't talking too much. I guess he say, Brandi, you ain't home. You ain't home doing nothing. He'll video call me in a heartbeat. And like I said, I just love how we could just sit and just talk. And I have also seen him move from place and get better and better and better. And it's a joy to see it. And I just tell him, don't forget the small people when you know what I'm saying. Of
course. I don't want to be forgotten either. God is not forgotten. That's what Israel said.
Yes. Okay, so now we're going to get on this fatherhood topic because I think in the dictionary, it would be my dad and you.
Uh-oh. Wow, that's amazing.
Oh, that's amazing. I think it would be my dad and you when it comes to a father. You're not a daddy. You are a father. What made you, because it's a choice. Yep. What made you decide, like, you know what? I'm going to be the best father that I can be.
Well, hands down, my dad. I come from a 2-parent household, so it's enlisted in me as far as foundation. I know a lot of people don't have those. They come from broken homes, but I still know some fantastic fathers who didn't have that. Yes. However, since I had a head start and paid attention to it, I took after my dad because my dad was always there for us and whatever. So me having a kid out of wedlock, of course, I always wanted to be married when I had a kid, but I had this kid out of wedlock. I was living in New York when I got the call, hey, I'm 6 weeks pregnant. Shut up. I had been gone from my hometown for 10, 11 years at the time. I had a Facebook crush and boom, boom, boom. Here we are. We got the kid 10 years later. I went through unexpected things that I thought I would have to go through as far as a father. Because I used to want a lot of kids, but then I was like, I don't want no more kids if I got to go through all this. You know some stuff I went through. But just
take the joy out of it.
Yeah. I went to court 26 times.
Mercy, God.
On my own. Like they didn't drag me out of it. I went because I kept paying because I believe in a father being able to be in his kid's life just as much as the mom. I'm not knocking the mom. She's a great mom. The co-parenting, sometimes it doesn't work. And so I didn't want to settle for that every other weekend, basically 4 days a month. And I was already envisioning, I want to be there when my daughter go to school and pick her up from school. I want to help her with homework. I want to ask her how her day versus like, I got to wait till the weekend. And normally,
just texting.
Normally the fathers are, when it's a broken home, are the more fun parent than the mom because the mom has to do more so than the father. Just, hey, what you want to do? We're going to have fun on this weekend.
The mom do a lot of real raising.
Right. So I was trying to take the pressure off and I wanted to, you know what I'm saying? But with that, I had to endure a lot of stuff and went through a lot of pain, but I also needed that the Christian in me needed that because it evolved me closer to God and stuff like that. All the pain, the stress, I'm glad that I went through that. I know I done been a light to, like you said, places I go, sometimes I don't know people and they'll pull me over and be like, oh my, I love how you are with your and so I'm glad that they can see it's genuine versus a lot of people can mimic stuff on social media but don't really be who they are. Even going back when we just talking about relationships, there's a lot of guys that's on here that can make you laugh on here, but in person they can't hold a conversation. They won't, because so you know it's like is that copy and pasted. But I'm glad that I have a gift to talk. Who I am on social media is basically who I am off social media. So I'm not a fake dad. I'm not a fake dad. I'm a real dad. I just happen to showcase that. For one, that's who I am. I love taking pictures. I love promoting stuff. But also, I would pray sometimes. Hey God, let me be a vessel for you in this, so make somebody laugh. Or in this case with my kid, I want people to see, hey, there's some fathers involved that's really ecstatic about being a father. I'm not trying to show off anybody. I'm just like, man, there's more to do than just buy your kids some Jordans and go to the football game. Call them or call her. You see what I'm saying? So that's how that started with the father.
Yeah, and it's so and my dad will be 86 in June. And the man he has been, when my great niece is here, when I was little, I would go with him to revivals and travel with him. And who he was then, he is still today. I adore my dad. And that's what, when you said, when you come from a 2-parent home. And what's crazy, when I've never married anybody from a 2-parent home.
I did.
I love this feeling.
It was a good thing.
But I just, coming from a 2-parent home, I do have a different perception. I do view things a certain way because of how my mother conducted herself with my dad. Right. So it was a respect. It was a caring that she's always given. I was telling somebody the other day, I think my parents would be married 57 years. I think it would be in April. My mom adores it's still like the other day he came home and he said, how my girl doing? Here I go. Oh, Daddy, I said, I'm just here on my lunch break. He said, no, I'm talking about my girl over there on the couch. And my mom was like, oh, I just been here. I said,
see that we don't even see stuff like that no more.
I told my sister Inger, I said, girl, Mama melted like they just started dating. And they've been married all these years. Nice. And so my dad, and I'm just saying, just the way you are, this is who you're going to be. Even at 50, when something going on, I'm 48. I'm 48. I call Daddy, this is Daddy. And so she would never, ever forget any of the moments with you. Even when you're gone, you are going to impact her life so greatly. And I'm happy for her because I love my dad, and I didn't always make the best choices in life in my choices, but it was not because my dad wasn't a good example. Right. So, what is one of the most valuable lessons you have learned being a parent? What did she taught you?
Prayer.
Okay.
Like I grew up in the church, but I didn't have a real relationship with God until I turned 18. But certain stuff challenges you to move differently. And I ain't talking about just prayer. Like a lot of people, even Christian or not, like don't want to pray until a situation happens. But in this situation, this helped me to pray. There's nothing going on that's bad in my life right now, and I still be praying over my daughter that nothing happens. I don't wait to see if something's gonna happen. Oh Lord, could y'all give me a prayer request? I need this. No, I'm already praying. And I learned that through the pain and stuff, like, so that's one of the valuable lessons I've learned in that.
And I one of my friends, Ray, he's like, Brandy, when you done pray, now just start thanking him. He's like, quit praying. And I'm like, but he's like, no, thank him because you know it's going to get done. Just go ahead and start thanking him. So I do. I thank the Lord for my children. I'm like, he's going to, sometimes our relationships are not the best. And I'm like, God, you're going to turn that around. And so I thank you. When we all get together and all this type of stuff, that's another topic. But let's get into your acting and hosting. Tell us a little bit, or tell us a lot about your acting, because you got a lot of accolades going on in that area. Okay. So tell us about your acting and hosting career.
Okay.
Well, maybe your first hosting gig, but let's do the acting.
So do the start with acting?
Yeah, let's start with acting.
I started just this year alone. I don't know if y'all remember the movie Dreamgirls with Beyonce, Jennifer Hudson, Jamie Foxx, Eddie Murphy. Well, there's a musical out. It was a musical before the movie, honestly. And so I'm a part of that. That's happening March the 28th through April the 13th at the theater in Chattanooga. First show almost sold out. I already know how this is going to happen. Every time I'm a part of a musical, word around town, I'm going again or something. So these shows are going to sell out. So I'm grateful to be a part of that. Like, again, that starts March the 28th through April the 13th. I'm about to be on P-Valley season 3. I think I'm on like 4 different episodes. This coming out, I still don't know the date yet, but I know it's coming out this year. So I know a lot of people who love P-Valley been waiting on that. It's gonna be the best season for one. A lot of more action and stuff like that. So I think those who really love that is gonna appreciate that. A movie called Without Walls from King D. That movie's coming out, I think, later on this fall as well. I play a brother to the main star. So you're gonna see that, and so right now that's what I'm speaking of this year. Oh, and if y'all look at TV One, I'm gonna be on Fatal Attraction again. So that's that. Now, are we talking about my career? What did you? I don't know.
Well, no, the acting part. I know that. The Fatal Attraction. You'll be on there quite often. Yeah, you're on there quite often. So I'll never forget the first time because I don't think you told me you was gonna be on there. And I was watching TV one night, and then I seen him on there. I took a picture. I was like,
I remember now. Yeah.
Negro, you didn't tell me you was going. I was like, this is so cool.
Yeah.
And so once again, I am so proud of you. I think that is so cool. I'm like, look at him on that police officer. You trying to look like thug and stuff.
And I never did see that episode. That's crazy.
Really?
I got to find out what it said. I forgot all about that.
Yeah, I see it. So I was like, oh, look at him. I said, I know him. He on there. So now with your acting, is there something that you are desiring to do more with that career?
Yeah, the way I started off, it was just something just to do because I was in the marriage, coming out the marriage, and I had got kind of exhausted from the music scene. And so I was just trying to figure out something else to do in the arts. And so I was approached, here we go again about what we was talking about 20 minutes ago. You never know who's watching and stuff as far as how your stuff can take off. There was a white lady on Facebook who inboxed me. She said, oh, I just love your content. You make me laugh. And I'm like, oh, okay, thanks. Then she was like, you ever thought about acting and all that? And I was like, I mean, I've done stage before because I traveled the country back in '99 with a show called When a Woman's Fed Up. Y'all know the guy who sings that old song. I can't think of his name right now. He was part of a Shucky Ducky, Quack Quack was on there. It was a lot of people. So that was my first take at it. But still wasn't really serious about it. So when she approached me, she was like, I want to put you in this movie. My husband's doing this movie. But she didn't name who was in it. She just like, I'm doing this movie. And I was like, I'm good. I really just brushed it off. I said, no, I appreciate it. I'm glad you followed my page, though. And so, like a month later, she liked another one of my statuses. So now I inboxed again. I was like, hey, that movie's still available. She was like, man, I had a nice role for you. I probably can still get you on there. And so I appear at the thing. This is my first time seeing cameras and stuff, and I see the actor, Michael Ealy, who plays in Barbershop, the girl who's going crazy over his ass and stuff. I'm like, oh, I couldn't, wait a minute, what? Yeah. And so that's how I kind of got the bug of, man, this is kind of, something, a new passion is brewing. So, okay, this is what, and so then eventually I moved to New York and started trying to do some stuff, did Law and Order 3 times, like different stuff, so getting my juices brewing. Yeah. And so that's how, I don't know what you asked me, but
No, go ahead.
I know that's how I kind of got into acting. Oh my God, I don't know what she said.
You're interviewing, you're letting us know what's going on. So no, that is cool. That's an area I started doing like little stuff years ago. I will always be like an extra. I was just in what's the guy that sing Whiskey?
Whiskey.
Sweet Whiskey. The song that's been going crazy.
You talking about the Hats?
Tennessee Whiskey. No, the guy. The song.
I know the Tennessee Whiskey, but there's a lot of people sing it.
Oh my God. Anyway, I was just in his video. Yeah, okay. I was just in his video. I was an extra in that. So that's a field that I'm also trying to.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm trying to get in there too. So I want to be on all the little shows and stuff too. That's something I really I enjoy doing. But what I enjoy doing the most is hosting.
Yeah. That's what we're talking about. So the hosting thing, this is not me. This is more her field. I used to be like, why do people keep asking me to host? And I didn't want to host because I just, but I think I know I have a gift to adapt or make an audience adapt. Yeah, and all that because I did that in front of the church for years. And so I was nervous, but people started hitting me up like, hey, host this, host that. And I'm like, I got to host something coming up during the run of my Dream Girls, but it's an off night so I can do it. Now, at first I was going to turn it down, but now I have a daughter who's always asking for money, and she's getting older. And she's 10 now, so she eats more and all that. So I'm like, okay,
you gotta give her money.
I ain't gonna be scared no more. So yeah, let me try this.
Yeah.
So.
But I remember when you had, I think it was your first hosting gig, if I'm not mistaken. Was it? I think it was something down in Chattanooga. Yeah. And it was so cool. He was sending me pictures of what he should wear. Yeah. Because I'm colorblind. Like I'm very insecure when it comes to colors. A lot of people that follow me or my friends, they know this. So I always be like, hey, what you think of this, think of that? So there's certain people that I reach out to, like, hey, you feeling this before I put it on? Because I'm still insecure because I'm colorblind. You know what I mean? That's one thing that people may don't know about me, what you asked earlier too. So I'm colorblind. Yeah, and so because of that stigma, he was asking me, then he was like, I said, okay, but you need to wear your hair like this. And he looked like, now, Negro, I asked you what to wear. I ain't asked you for all that. But I'm like, no, boy, you gonna look like I can't if you do this and do that. And so I was so proud of him when he did. He was like, man, Brandy, this is your lane. And I'm like, you're a people's person. I said, find you one person, pay attention to them if you get nervous, and that's be your person. That's who you look and talk to. And when they give you good energy, you'll drown everybody out when you, and then after a while you be talking to everybody. But getting up there at first, it can be.
I was shocked. I was scared, but then once I got the mic, I just played like, man, it's over with.
Yeah,
that could be me.
Yes, and that's how it is, and that's why they want you, because of who you are. And so if you come up there any other type of way, then it's gonna flop. But as long as you just come as who you are, then you're gonna do amazing. Look, honey, we're out of time, honey. So, do you got anything that you got going on other than Jesus Christ? Don't forget, we're gonna support Jesus Christ. Anything that you got coming up that we can support, and how can everybody follow you and get you on their show for these interviews?
Okay, like I said, you can make it a ladies' night, small trip down to Chattanooga if you're trying to get away for the weekend. It's a tourist spot anyway, so some stuff you probably never did. Come see Dream Girls. Or a date night, you just trying to get out of town. Come see Dream Girls. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look at the movie first so you can understand the movie line. I mean, the storyline. So when you see the musical, now a lot of people probably don't like musicals, especially guys, because they're like, I was like that until I finally went one time. I was like, oh, especially if it's something interesting that you haven't seen before, you'll understand it. So that's one thing. Like I said, what she said about the song itself, it just came out 24 hours ago. Jesus Christ by Janelle Drake. So on all platforms, all streaming platforms, even if you can't purchase it, I'm the type of person, and I learned this from T.I. some years ago, even if you can't purchase it, I still want you to just go listen to it, because I wanted to bless you. I wanted to favor you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not favor you. I wanted to do something for you and, draw you close and whatever. So please go support Janelle Drake. Call her to come to your service, your church, and stuff like that. But also, that's one. And then my mama said, I used to have thousands of followers on Instagram. They hacked my page some years ago, so I had to start over. Yeah. So I'm almost at 10,000. Go follow me on there. It's called Willie Earl 923. Willie Earl 923. I'm at 9,000 something. So get me back up there. Okay. Follow me on TikTok at Willie Earl 923 as well. Follow me on Facebook. I got 2 Facebook pages, so collectively I think I got 20,000 followers. Okay. But on this page, if I should have went live too. I didn't think about that. But on this page, I got
You can share it though.
Okay, William Elston, and on the other pages, they made me change it to William Elston. I guess for the blue check on Instagram stuff. I don't know. Okay. But, so yeah, that's that, and be more involved with your kids. I don't care if they're grown. Like check on your kids, see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Be proud of being in the fatherhood. It's the best hood. Come on, best. What else? You know what I'm saying? Treat your lady right if you got a lady, you know what I mean? Make sure, keep on dating her. I ain't talking about, how we start off with, this and that. No, keep on dating her. Make her feel important. Make her feel that she matters to you. Not just in the bedroom. You see what I'm saying? We can all do that and play that fake representative in the front, but be somebody, because them niggas at the gas station gonna holler at your girl every day. You know what I'm saying? But ladies also, cheer your man on. Yes. Encourage him. Don't just wait for him to do something. Say, okay, I got a man. That's my man's. No, do something in the beginning. Start with the friendships. A lot of people don't even date off of friendship. They date off of vibe. Ooh, I like him. That's where you mess up at. So if I can encourage you, I'll tell you to, if you're interested in somebody, be a friend first. That way you can find out what their weaknesses are, what their flaws are, how they are when they're angry. Why they dating somebody else, you can see like, oh, they might do me like that. You can be listening to them and already take it. Because a lot of us don't date friends. You know what I'm saying? We just date a vibe.
Yes. Oh, that was smart. I like that.
Other than that, I thank her for allowing me to be on. Keep supporting her.
Thank you for coming.
And man, there's some good people out here. I'm one of them. I'm bragging on myself. I'm a good father and I'm a good man overall. I still have flaws and stuff too. You know what I'm saying? But I know who I am. I'm very transparent. You know what I'm saying? I make mistakes just like anybody else, but I'm still a child of God. I'm still favored. Yes, I'm fit to be rich. I'm fit to be driving G-Wagons. All that. You know what I mean? Remember what I said, baby.
And before he drive that G-Wagon, he gonna have money saved. Because when we make more money, we gonna save more money before we go spending more money. So we can have more money when we get older. But I want to piggyback on something he was saying. For us, men and women, be kind to your mate that you have in your life and listen to them. I had shared a post earlier this week. I had a friend that I had a situation with back in November, Thanksgiving. We hadn't, confession is good.
I think you told me about this.
I can be a little stubborn. I think so. I can be a little stubborn and standoffish when you piss me off. I can go there. But we were able to chat a little bit this week, and I was able to let him know. I was like, you know what? You hurt my feelings Thanksgiving. And when he came back and immediately said, I'm sorry, but I would like to have this conversation face to face. Oh my God. It was so freeing for someone to be kind, to take your feelings into consideration, and to be like, you know what, you're important enough that we're not going to do this over texting, because sometimes you can't have these conversations over texting and over the phone. Sometimes you do need to look eye to eye. So I say be kind. Know that your feelings are valid. It's very important. And make the other person know that their feelings are valid too. And we don't always have to agree, but it do have to come some kind of way to where we can leave it balanced to where we both kind of happy, or we both been hurt, and we might not still agree, but we both been hurt. But when you shut somebody out and all that type of stuff, it makes you can kind of belittle them. But I want you all to stay safe, stay in the house. Come here, baby. Come here. Come here. I got my great niece with me. When William leaves, say hi to the
beautiful little princess right here.
Hi. I got my great niece. We're about to bake a cake. I'm gonna be inside with my great niece and hang out and have fun. I love her so much.
Looks like the rain has stopped over in this area, but we don't know how long it's gonna last.
Yeah, how long it's gonna last. It's been coming and going. But you all, as I tell you every week before I get out of here, I love you. But what's most important, God loves us. He loves you. I promise you, he does. No matter what you're going through, he loves you. I'm so excited to let you all know the first Saturday of every month, Ingrid Dunn, my big sister, she will be right here at the lab. We had such a great time the other week, and so many people reached out to us about how they were being blessed, that we have come up with shows for the rest of the year for the first Saturday. So we'll be promoting that soon. So you all make sure, I want you to listen in whenever I have it, but most importantly, also on the first Saturday, bring me on. Come on,
Monique.
Bring her to the spot.
Where you at, Monique? Are you?
Monique.
You in this area?
What part of town is your spot, Monique?
Yeah, I wish I would have known. I could have brought my little girl. She's on spring break, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
I want to bring my little girl to her spot as well to
yeah,
support.
I know. Monique is dope.
You know
I love her. She's so amazing.
Mount Zion in the building.
Yeah, Mount Zion.
What's up, Nick?
Go.
First off, Monique, how long you been on here? Did you just fall on here?
No, she been on here for a minute.
You sure you saw her name?
I seen her name for a minute.
And she ain't asked no questions to leave a comment until now?
Today, I see her.
Okay.
I see her over there. This Friday, Singles, Mount Zion Singles Ministry. We're going to be having, she's at Rivergate. Oh, you right here.
Oh, she's down the street. Are you there right now? Because I got to come out that way. I can come and say hi right quick. Are you there?
On, she'll tell
No, where's that?
She just moved. She just moved to a new
Yeah, I mean,
I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen that. We finna hit you up when we get off of here. But every Saturday, first Saturday, me and Ingrid Dunn, we're going to be on here. And like I tell you, every Saturday before I get off of here, I love you, but God loves you more. So until, I think next week, who do I have? I have Chad. He's going to come on here and talk about our health.
She said she ain't at the show.
She ain't at there. Okay.
I've been on here for a minute. Where you at?
She's on here for a minute. Our health is our wealth. So make sure, even if you're in the house today, get on the stepper, get to moving, get your steps in. Because we only have one life to live, and I'm about to bake cake with my niece.
Like she said, be kind, be kind. You know what I mean?
We ready to bake a cake.
Cash app her some money. You know what I'm saying? Be
Cash
kind,
app
baby.
Bless me,
Unexpected,
honey.
baby.
Ooh, yes, honey. So thank you so very much, sir. Look how tall he is. Look, stand up. One time we took a picture. I said, I know you said tall. I was like, I candy. I candy. All right, y'all. Until next week. Thank you all so much for listening. We love you. We love you. We love you. Peace. Love you, Monique. Love you.